Hello to all my friends out there. So I'm getting ready to work, and what I do is I buy stuff at thrift stores and then I resell it. When I retire, my idea was to do a swap meet business. Go to the swap meet on the weekends, and on the week, during the week I could sell on eBay, and that's still the plan. I've heard of a couple of people doing the swap meet that aren't able to pay their way in with the money they make. So what I'm looking for is plus size clothes, because you go into a thrift store, you can't find plus size clothes, so I'm hoarding them. Okay, so I did videos on bug-like people walking amongst us, but what I forgot to mention was, what would a bug-like person look like? Well, a bug-like person would look like a gray, because I have a funny feeling that maybe the grays are immature, hybrids, half human, half insectoids. So, watch out for those insectoids. And then I was in the checkout at Walmart, and they had a check stand, no cash. I go, what? And then now here in McDonald's they have one register for cash, one register for credit. So make sure you have credit and cash. I mean, all these people who are doing the cash only. I was just in a check stand the other day in Walmart that didn't accept cash, so don't think you're so safe with cash only. So, the food for a week continues, and as I'm doing these challenges, they're improving, definitely. A lot of the food I ate last week was off those food challenges that I had done. Those potato taquitos are tasty, and the homemade tomato soup is really good, and the good thing about it is, as long as you stockpile tomato paste, you're not going to run out of ketchup. And ketchup is really important because it can count as vegetable. And if you have those large cans of tomatoes, you should be able to cook your tomatoes down and make tomato paste and then make your own ketchup. So big thanks to Jan from New York City Saves Money. And I've been making quite a few of her recipes, and every one of them is really easy and really delicious, and you guys should subscribe to Jan from New York City Saves Money. And 8 is Enough is doing some videos on these meal plans and challenges, and they're really helpful if you're running out of money. And so right now I'm getting ready to do a video of food for a week, $13.50. This is the McDonald's that has the pesky cleaners. Oh my God. Well, it's the way it is. Food for 1 week, $13.50. One package of tortillas, corn tortillas, because then you can make the taquitos with meat, with potatoes, or with hot dogs, and you get 24 tortillas. Then you could make taquitos with meat, or with hot dogs, or with potatoes. One package of hot dogs, and you can get these for less than $1 at Walmart and Aldi's. Today I'm going shopping at Aldi's because every time I turn around, I'll go there to get something. I don't care if it's soda, I don't care what it is, and they're out. One package top ramen, so you get 5 top ramens for $1. But if you want more top ramen, if you want a top ramen with your taquitos every night, then you can buy 2. You get more in the packages. Okay, now this is one thing I would consider buying if I was running. I still have turkey meat left. These $1.50 tubs of turkey that you get at Walmart, the little tube things. Last night I mixed mine up into meatballs, and I still have half of it left. I don't know when My son goes, "Be careful, Mom, don't eat too much." I can't eat too much. I have to, I don't know, like you get so full you cannot eat anymore. So I have to metabolize that food. Okay. 1 package of instant potatoes. Try to get the ones water only because they don't store as long, but what if you don't have any milk and margarine? Then, you're up a creek. And so you can take your taquitos and make tacos, or fill them with the turkey burger. You can make turkey burgers. I really like turkey burgers with embedded jalapenos. And so, the turkey burger is so loose that it falls apart. But when you mix it up like the meatball recipe, Jan's meatball recipe, Jan from New York City, Saves Money Meatball, then it doesn't fall apart and you can fry it, and it makes more turkey burger. Tonight I'm having turkey burgers I'm still going on that 1 tube of turkey burger. You can have turkey burger with mashed potatoes, and if you have milk, you can make gravy. That's one of my favorite meals. 1 carton eggs. Okay, if you go to Aldi's, you can get more eggs, but you can get 8 at Dollar Tree. So just here is quite a bit of food. But if you go down here, 1 loaf bread. If you have a loaf of bread, you can have eggs and bread. KY Granny made a bird's nest where she cracked the egg in a little hole in the bread. That looked good. But, an egg and bread sandwich is really good, and you can make your homemade ketchup. That's tasty. 1 package of bologna. Don't discount fried bologna sandwiches and top ramen. That is tasty. 1 package of cheese. Okay, if you find the cheese 16 slices for $1, then you can do all kinds of things. You can have taco with cheese. You can have egg with cheese. You can have cheese in your top ramen. That was so good. I have 3 top ramens. I have 3 taquitos now. Okay, for the taquitos, I have potato taquitos, I have hot dog taquitos, and I have meat taquitos, with the turkey meat. For taco meat, I just fry garlic and onion, and that makes a really good taco meat. So, and then I have 3 top ramens. I have top ramen and cheese with Mexican salsa and lime. I have top ramen and Vienna sausages, and I have top ramen egg drop soup, which is you beat 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of water until it's frothy. You stir it into cooked top ramen with salt, pepper, sugar, and chives. That is really good. So 3 taquitos, and your taquitos are really going to stretch your budget. You can use bread too. One thing good about if you have this bread, you can make grilled cheese sandwiches. And then, so now at here, this is really cheap. This is $9.50 at this point. So if you come down here and you can get either a shelf-stable milk or a can of evaporated milk and a small bottle of oil at Dollar Tree, then that's going to help you out on all these meals, and we're still only at $11.50. So now to talk about what you want to, when you get extra money and you buy one here and there, you want to cram your freezer full of tortillas, hot dogs, your stockpile full of ramen. These are all stockpile foods. Turkey burger, $1.50, say buy 4. So if you buy 4, somebody left a really great comment, and they said take 6 of those chubs of turkey burger and make a big giant meatloaf. That's another possibility with this turkey burger. And if you have your bread and your eggs, you can make a meatloaf. Okay, so you want to stockpile instant potatoes. You want to buy 60 eggs at the beginning of the month. I'm getting ready to go up here to Aldi's, and I hope the eggs are on sale. Bread, buy 4 loaves of bread. Bologna, pack your freezer full of bologna, salami, lunch meat. I usually buy ham and turkey. And then when you find those cheeses, 16 slices, I use them in everything. I use them in macaroni and cheese and evaporated milk. I found 8 cans last month for 50 cents that were dented. And then, now this is an important one, you want to stockpile oil. You know, I'm on the search for the good price on shortening. One can fruit, the large cans. If you buy 5 of those, that gives you 30 servings of fruit. But if you're doing a week, 1 should get you by. I usually buy peaches or pears or applesauce. And then, this is very important, 3 cans of vegetables. So that brings you up to $13.50. So what you're doing is you're finding all these cheap, inexpensive foods, and you're storing up a little bit. And if you find the vegetables for 50 cents, and let's say you don't eat all this stuff. The good thing about all this food on this list is it can be kept in the freezer or the food storage, so there's no wasting. And then if you do these weekly food plans, and you made 1 or 2 trips to the food bank, no matter how unpleasant, let's say it's very unpleasant, a couple of the food banks where I took my friend, I would describe them as rather unpleasant. But if it's the difference between not having to spend your money on food or not running out of food, or if you and your friends did it together, if you had some friends to do it with, that would really help. It's so much easier if there's 2 of you. That goes for the swap meet too. If there was 2 of you, then you could split your money, that it costs you to get in. So instead of costing you $30, it'd be $15, or $25, it'd be $12.50. Another trend I see is they're making it very hard for the little guy to earn money. So if you're not earning that much to the point that you're not even paying your way in. So, and the swap meet is heavy work. You have to unload and load all the stuff. But I told my son that's why I want to do it, because it's going to keep me active. I got very tired a few days ago when I was doing the swap meet. And also, I mentioned about the food storage. That food storage is going to enable you to go from days. What you would do is when you start, let's say you're running out of food all the time. If you go to the food bank and they give you the macaroni and cheese, 2 or 3 cans of soup, canned meat, beans. So you have like five items, right, that you can stockpile. You don't have to eat them today. You can eat them next week, next month, next year. And you can pull those out of your stockpile. And if you have your food stocked in the freezer, then that is going to help you in all kinds of ways. So, okay, now I'm getting ready to go shopping. And I'm looking for plus-size clothes, low-dollar coats. If I can find those nice coats for $1, I will buy them every time. And I'm looking for watches. Okay, I posted a watch. If you guys would like to see one of the watches I bought about a week ago, I gave that one to my son, a Seiko watch. I posted that on Instagram. Just go to Rhoda Stone Instagram and you can see one of the watches I bought at the thrift store. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.